I mean, think about it this way, right? If you go and travel, let's say you go to Uzbekistan, right? Somebody takes away your wallet. It says, here you are, puts you in the middle of Uzbekistan. How would you feel?
Not good.
Not good. And this is an age with cell phones and email, and maybe there were ways you could reach out or take a flight somewhere. Imagine if you were put somewhere, a strange country, and said, okay, now you have to live here the rest of your life.
Yeah.
Does that feel like a rah-rah movie to you? No, it feels like a complicated movie.
Yeah.
So that was what I was trying to communicate, that feeling.
Non smettete di sperare! Il sogno americano vi aspetta! Adesso!
Lei è mia sorella.
Deve essere espulsa.
Magda! Ti farò uscire da lì!
How much do you discover more and more New York, even if you're from New York, every time you film it?
That's a great question. I discover small and weird things about New York. Like I learned that there's basically a whole city under the city which deals with the water supply, which I never knew before. You know, because I was trying to find that stuff where Joaquin Phoenix and Marion Cotillard are running through the sewers, and all of a sudden you find this whole world underneath New York that you didn't think about ever existing, you know. And it's a strange and wonderful city, New York. It's very, it's unique in the American landscape because it's the one place that has kind of a respect for antiquity, you know, and history and culture.
Il suo caso è stato già trattato. La decisione ormai è presa. Posso fare ben poco.
La prego, la prego.
Can we say that Joaquin Phoenix is like your trademark actor?
Yeah, I love him. I mean, he's able to communicate such internal struggle, a person at war with himself. And to me, that's the cornerstone of a good drama, somebody who's tortured inside. There was a side of me that had such self-loathing, that has such self-loathing and self-hate that I was trying to communicate in the film. Joaquin has that. And the whole movie really is about the last scene. He's able to communicate that, and that's what I love in an actor. You know, is how they reflect you. So is he my actor of fetish? Probably.
I always ask, what was the poster hanging on your wall when you were a kid?
I can tell you exactly what it was. It's a great question.
Thank you.
I can tell you exactly what it was. My mother was doing her dry cleaning, and there was a store right next door, which was a movie poster store. And he had an enormous subway poster. You know, in the subways in New York, they have these huge posters. It was for a movie I had never seen called Sorcerer. It was a William Friedkin movie, which was this truck on this rickety bridge in the pouring rain, and the figure on his hands and knees in front of the truck. It said a William Friedkin film, Sorcerer. That's all it said. It said, coming soon to the Lowe's State Theater or whatever. I still have the poster, by the way, and it's framed. I went in and I said to the guy, I thought the image was so cool, and I said to the guy, I said, how much is that poster? He said $5. I said, $5? Meaning that's really nothing.
Yeah.
And he went, no, $4. I went, okay. So I bought it for $4.
Signore e signori, vi chiediamo silenzio assoluto. In questo numero anche la minima perdita di concentrazione può rivelarsi fatale.
Directors of the 70s, we don't have anymore like them. Do you think that the new Hollywood, do you think that the new Hollywood is coming back with you and other authors?
There's a lot that's against us. You know, the thing that the new Hollywood had was they were able to command, I don't know if it's just about budget, but they had time. You know, if you think about Raging Bull, which is such an amazing film, I believe it was shot in 65 days. The film I just made was shot in 31 days. The film before that I made was shot in 29 days. And it's really hard to do that kind of film of scale in that brief a time. And I think they had more time than we did. I also think they had more freedom, and I think they had better distributors. I think the studios were willing to release those films. And that's not there anymore. So there are a group of us. I mean, I know I'm friends with all the directors of my generation, with maybe an exception of one or two. And I know that we're all trying to do the best work we can. Mm-hmm. But you're hostage to the culture, you're hostage to the politics of the moment, you're hostage to the economics of the moment. So we're trying. I don't know if we'll ever get there.
Posso aiutarti con tua sorella?
Non me ne vado senza mia sorella.